Hi everybody, June here from Red Daisy Crafts. So great to be here with you again. I am sorry that I am coming to you in the form of a recording. We just have had some things switch around, and so I couldn't actually be here live on the 13th at 4 p.m. So I am super excited to be with you today, and I look forward to sharing with you 3 more alternate card designs. And we have a shaker card. We talked about doing a shaker card, so we're doing one today. And so that'll be a lot of fun. And so let's go down to the table and we will dig in. All right. So we are going to hit it hard right from the get-go on that shaker card. The first thing I want to do is I am using some of this thick twine or thread that is in the catalog. This is the one with all of the in colors, the 23 to 25 in colors. So this is called jute trim, and I want to take this apart. We're just going to dig right into that. I hope everybody's been doing well, that you're having a great week and a great weekend. And so I'm just going to see if it's going to let me pull one of these out of here. Hopefully it is, because I really only need one of them. And so let's just keep going here and see how far it'll let me go with it before it wants to break. Yeah, so what has everybody been up to? Have you created with your kit? Autumn Abundance. Have you created with it? It's such a beautiful kit. I've had a really fun time creating with it. I really like all the elements that are included, and oh my gosh, it let us take all of that out of there. Yay. I know I have a big fiber mess on my desk right now, but we will deal with that. So we got our little silo envelope, our trim, and we are going to use some of this inside of that envelope right there. And I have some other little pieces here that we're going to use as well. So let's see if I can get all these little fibers off of here just to clean off the disc a little bit. All right. So this is going to be our shaker piece. And right now we have this piece of cardstock that is cut at 4 1/4, I believe, or it needs to be, no, it is 4 1/4 by 11. It needs to be scored. So I am just going to score this real quick, and we'll get that taken care of. I think most everything else is already cut for us. So this is a 4 1/4 piece, I believe. No, 4 inches by 4 inches. And so it is from that card base in the kit, the square card base in the kit. And then I have a piece of cardstock, the pecan pie, and it is a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we're going to be using that to create our shaker. And so we'll be creating that right there for the shaker, and that piece of it. And then I have another piece from that card base that we're going to use down here at the bottom of this piece. And we also have this down here that we can use with it if we think we need it in some way. So those are going to be, that's going to be kind of the idea here. And so let's go ahead and create our shaker. and see what we can come up with here. Now I want to get, I have some of the sheets that are dimensional sheets that we can use to create that shaker here. So I don't need it to be this big because the elements, I just want the elements to show in this space right here. And so honestly, I think if we were to just cut this down, that we could use just that small space for it. And that would be the easiest way to go. So that's what I am thinking. So I think I want to at least cut this off because I need some space for my tape. So I think I'm going to cut this off here. And you guys, if you have a window sheet handy, that's the better way to go. To be honest, I am using this simply because it's the easiest for me right now. So we are going to trim this off about right here. I'm doing a lot of this is by guessing right now. So I am using a cello envelope is what I am using. All right, so there we have it. Now I'm going to trim. I don't need 2 layers, so I'm going to get rid of one side of this. And if I want to make another one, I already have my piece ready to go. So that's the plan. All right, so that is that. Okay, so I am going to basically glue this down right here. And for this, I am going to use my Seal Plus because I think it is going to give me the best seal without a bunch of extra bulk in here. And I can make sure it's on here on every, that there aren't any openings, which is the other thing I need to have it happen. All right, so this is gonna just get put down right here onto that Seal Plus. All right, so now I've kind of created my window. All right, that's what I've done, is to create my window. And now we can create a shaker. Okay, so I want to use my foam, my dimensionals here, that is foam. And I'm just going to trim off a few like 1/4 inch thick pieces. And I really think I'm going to need 4 of them. I don't think I can get away with using 3 and piecing it together. I'd rather have 4 of them. So I am cutting those off right here. Okay. All right, so now I have those, and we are going to put them together. I'm going to bring them in just a little. Actually, what I may do is figure out how to put this onto this piece here so that that is the case. All right, so if I have one, I don't need it because this piece here is like 3/4 of an inch deep, okay? And I do not need 3/4 of an inch. So I am just gonna do it in the middle of that space. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to use my mat, and I'm basically putting this on here at about 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch, so that this is about 1/2 inch all the way around. That's what I'm going to do. And now I can put one right here and trim this one off at about 1/2 inch, like that. And so that's that. And I'm just butting that right up against it, like so. So now, like, if I put this on here, that doesn't interfere with my little border around here. And I can put my little shaker elements right in that space. And I'm just going to keep turning here. Okay, and so then I'm going to bring this one right next to that one. And then I will trim that off right here. We'll have some little pieces we can use. All right, so now we have that one. And so now we are to this side of it. And looks like I just need something to fit right inside there. So looks like this will go right in here, like so. Now I have my little space here. Let's just make sure that it meets up. Okay, perfect. All right, so I didn't have any shaker elements, but I found some that I could use. And so I'm hoping that I could pull out of here just some of these. I don't want the big ones though. And I really don't mind the yellow. I'm going to be super picky about what I bring in because I really want smaller stuff. It would be great if I had a little spoon or something that worked well, but I don't. All right, so now let's just take out the ones I don't want. Because I would like it to be a little small. I don't think I want the teal colored ones. I guess maybe a few of those are okay. I don't want these big balls. All right, so let's see if I can get some more of the small ones out here. Sorry, this is a bit of a tedious process right here. Let's see. I feel like those big ones are a little too big. All right, I think we're getting to the point we want to be. I think I just have a couple more of those big ones to get out of here. Now it feels like that's good. I think that'll be good. I think the colors will be okay, and that's not too, I don't feel it poking up. That was my concern, because some of those larger items, they're kind of bulky-ish. So now I'm going to pull off this cover around here. And I'm going to see if I can get these guys not to get stuck next to it. But it looks like we're doing okay. Okay. All right. So we got the little adhesive covers off. And we're going to get this over here. Kind of push these guys away from the edge. See, we got one up there. All right. Now we are going to put this down on here. And I think we got it. I think we got it. There we go. There's our shaker. All right, so we got that piece done. I'm going to move these out of the way. We don't need them right now. And put that there. We're going to need to add a sentiment across here. And I think I was going to use the with thanks. With thanks on this one. And let me find it again. All of my stamps there over here all stuck together. Okay, so we have the Cajun Craze. We're going to use with thanks on this. And that's going to be perfect for here. So we're going to put it on this side. And excellent. That looks great. And let's see, what do we want to do on the inside? I'm actually thinking we might use some of the elements from this to decorate a little bit. So I'm thinking on the inside that we might just do this piece with one of these leaves. Maybe just this darker one. And we have this piece that we could use as well in here. So we could, let's see where our fold is. Make sure we have the right one. Oh wow, that's really good. Let's just burnish our edge and make sure which one we want to be the front or the back. I think I want this the front. Okay. All right, so inside, oh, I have this piece too. Who knows? We might just have all kinds of stuff in here. Maybe that would work in there as well. No. All right, so I'm going to put this piece down first. I like it because it matches the back of the shaker. So we're going to just bring that in right here. Like so. And then we're going to put this next to it. Just a little bit on top of it. Like that. So it's just a little element there. Now we're going to have our leaf as well. We're going to bring our leaf in and we're just going to glue that down like so. And I think that's going to be it. We're just going to have that like that. Plenty of room for writing in here. We don't even need this piece. I think that that's a really nice inside place for writing and all. Okay, so let's see what we got. We know that this piece is going to go down here at the bottom. So let's just add that like so. And then our shaker is going to go right here. And that's going to go right there. Perfect. And we will glue that on. Now, a shaker is going to require extra postage for sure because of the depth of the or the thickness of the shaker card. It's anybody to get a shaker card in the mail and have to pay for postage, do we? All right, so now this little guy is going to get put, we're going to wrap this around here. This is not cooperating. All right, like so. And I think there's enough to go twice. There is. Okay. All right, now we're going to tie a bow here with our fun squiggly thread, jute. There we go. That's going to go there like that. And so we have that right in that open space. So there you can see the open space there, right? Like we probably could have used more shaker in there, but at least you're seeing it when it's standing up. I see things are getting a little stuck on the edges. I think that's good, but I can feel them. I can feel them in there. They're getting a little stuck to the edges, but that's kind of hard not to have that happen. So I think I want this leaf to come in down here somehow. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I feel like it could, I don't know, maybe we'll put it up here. Maybe we'll put it up there. We'll have that. And let's see, put our little mushroom on here. I think that'll be cute. Can put our mushroom kind of down towards the bottom there. I think those are nice adds to it. Okay, then we have to see if that works with our sentiment. So we can have our sentiment come up here. So that is going to be perfect on there, but we need our sentiment to be up here. So then how do we do that with our leaf? I guess we could put it like that. Let's glue this on and see if we can trim it down to be a little smaller than the length that it is currently. So let's just see what we can do. There we go. All right, so if I trim this off really tight next to the width, thanks. What does that have us at? Width, thanks. I suppose that leaf can just be going parallel, straight down like that. I don't see that being a problem. I do think I would like it slanted a bit, so there. I think that works. And then we have our mushroom, and we could just put them down here and add some dimensional under there to get them down. I think that's going to work. All right, so that's the plan. And I'm not sure what I was using this for, but I guess I created it there. So we have an envelope still, which is good. And we don't need these pieces anymore. That's good. We're going to use this on our little stem of our, I think I'm going to still have to trim one of these down a bit to get it skinny enough on that mushroom. There we go. Yeah, that's going to work out perfectly right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Just like so. And that kind of tacks our little ribbon down. It's not ribbon, I know, but it's what I'm calling it. All right, so let's go ahead and put our adhesive at the top of here so that it doesn't have to worry about the cello part. And we're just going to tack that in right here. There we go. And now this can be a little slanted and not off the card at all. All right, and we're going to use some dimensionals with that. We are just going for it on this dude. I mean, you're gonna have to pay extra postage anyway. You might as well have a bulky card, right? In my book, that's what I say. All right, so now let's just make sure we are not off the card and that we are not covering our sentiment. So want that to be like so. There we go. All right, there's our card, our little shaker card. Very fun with thanks. I like the little added elements. This card base really works for that. And then we have a little extra on the inside to match. I think that's perfect. All right, very fun little shaker card we made. Okay, all right, that took 30 minutes. So now let's see if we can get through these other two cards a little quicker. Okay, so let me move my stamps back over here where I normally have them and get our little shaker elements out of the way and this. So we can bring in our next card, which I'm excited about. Let me get this out of the way. All right, we're going to use this part of the envelope. We have some of our leaves cut here. I'm not sure. I think we need this piece here, but to get started, we're going to cut our card base, and we are using crushed curry here. I actually like this color a lot. And I'm wearing it today, actually. So let's do our score line for the folds, and that is at 5.5. And we're going to trim our paper to 4 1/4, and we'll create 2 card bases. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to move one out of the way. That's that piece of it. Now I am going to be cutting this down. I think I'm going to use this side of things, and we're going to be cutting our envelope as well. Let's go ahead and cut our envelope open real quick and do that. Like so. And this piece, we need it to be 2 inches by 1.5 inches. So I'm going to trim off this edge here so that we can get 1.5 we need. And then 2 inches. Get that out of the way. There we go. All right, so we needed that piece. That's that. And then we need that piece of the card base. It's going to be 3 by 4. So let me go ahead and get the 3 inches here. Now I am thinking I would like a little bit of this in it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this here, and then I'm going to flip it around to my 3 inches. Or what's this side? Is this 4 now? It could be. Yeah, let's see. What do we have here if I do 3? Doesn't give me all of that, but it is some. Those 3 get me here. Needs to be 3 by 4. I think I want this one. 3 by 4. That gets me a little bit of everything. There we go. All right, so we have that piece we need. And then I have this side. And we need this to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. So 3 1/4. Let's do that first. So I think it works out perfectly. By 4 1/8. So I think that's what this is going to work on. Yep. I don't know why that isn't. Oh, I know why. Because it's going to be flush up here. That's right. Okay, so that works perfectly. And then I need another piece of this that is 1/2 inch by 3 inches. So 3 and 1/2 inch. So I have 1/2 inch there. We'll keep that. And I think that is the plan. Now, I want to see if I can get, let's see here. I think I want a piece of this for the inside of the card. So I'm going to flip this over and get 4 inches across. And then we will cut what we can from here. So that's 1.5 inches. I think that works perfectly. All right, so that's going to go on the inside of the card base right down here. Okay, and we'll do a very vanilla piece. I think I have one here. Oh no, where is it? I have this. We're gonna cut this down. So let's do this 5 by 4. To go on the inside, because we do not need the full length, because that's gonna be plenty. All right, I think that's everything we need. So let's make sure and put our inside down. Go ahead and put this on first. And I'm not going to stamp on the inside. This one is going to go right down here, like so. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so that's going to be our inside. I love it. All right, so let's start to put this together. I'm going to do some stamping out here. And to figure out, I think I'm going to use the wild wheat on here. I think that's what I'm going to do. And stamp some of the, where is it? That branch. There we go. Want some of those branches on here. So I am just going to, I want them to be on the edge as much as possible. So I'm going to just come in like this. And it's really just to give some border on here. Because the twigs themselves are going to be covered up. So this is just to give some additional border around the edge. So I think that's all we need right there. I think that's it. Oh, and I think that worked out great. Great. Okay. So again, just kind of creating our own little background for our paper. Really, you know, perfect for what we need. All right, so this is going to go on the front of here, and it goes all the way to the top, like so. And that piece is going to go there. And then we're going to have this piece is going to be down here. And we are going to create a little banner with it. And I'm doing it this way because it's just easiest for me. If it was regular cardstock, I would not do that. But this is envelope paper and it's super thin. And so it was easy for me to trim it like that. So now it's going to go right down here at the bottom, like so, in a sense. Okay, then we have our sentiment that we need. And I want to use the with thanks on here. And I'm looking for my strip that I have. Here we go. We're going to use this. Okay. And that's going to work out perfectly. So let's get our with thanks again. It's over here. All right. And we're going to use the Cajun Craze for this. And I'm just going to put it right here. Actually, I'm going to do it at this side. This is where I want it. Like so. And then I'm going to try and get these back here. All right, so now what I have is I'm going to just trim this off like that. And that is our sentiment. Okay. All right, so let's start to put our card together. So let me move this foam mat out of the way and get this moved up here. Let's go ahead and put these pieces together first. And then this card will be a wrap. Awesome. All right, so this is going all the way to the top. I need to keep remembering that. Like so. There we go. That's going to go on here. Now, we need to add this. I'm going to add this first to the bottom of here, like so. And I am going to make sure that we have it in the right spot evenly. Okay, so I think that's right. I'm going to just put some adhesive on here. And line this up. So let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're within the depth of the card. I just want to make sure I'm not going off the card with this. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. How did that not work out? Now, there we go. Now it's in the center. Oh my goodness. All right, so now this has got to go in the center of here, right up here at the top, like so. Just like that. So we are going to put some adhesive on here. I'm going to come back in here again. Make sure I have it in the right spot, and then move this up a little. There we go. All right, that's coming together. There's our card front, all our twigs poking out. So cute. All right, so now we have our sentiment that is going to come in here. Now we are going to use this on here as well, and then this one will come on top of there like so. We'll put this, the actual sentiment, on with dimensionals, but we're going to glue this down first and just put it like here, like that. Now, before we put our sentiment on, I want to add our leaves. So our leaves are going to go on here like so. And I'm wondering if I want them down farther, like that. No, I think I wanted them up like that. Okay, so we're going to put this one down first. And it's going to go kind of to that direction. And this one is going to lean over a little more. And that's going to be done with dimensionals. So we have a few dimensionals we'll put on here. Like that. Like I said, it's going to lean a little bit. There we go. Then we'll have our dimensional right here. Can use this strip up. Will be perfect for this. And then we'll just add one more here, like so. Actually, I don't think we need one over here because of the leaf having dimensionals. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. All right, so this one is just going like that. And that's our second card. What do you think? I love the shimmer of that. Very fun. Very fall. This one is very fall. All right, let's put some gems on here, and then we will move on to our third card. All right, let's see here. I'll put that one like sort of under there. And then one right there, and then one up here. There we go. That's it. Very fun. All right, on to the third and final card for this week's fun. And we are playing with the tree trunks again. But I got some foil with us this time. So we are going to have what am I doing? Okay, I got it. I'm with it now. I remember. I need to do a score line in here, and we have some trimming to do. So let's just do our score line, make sure. because this feels like it's a little thicker. It is. I need to trim this down to 4 1/4. That. All right. And do our score line on this one. You know, it's hard to do this without being live, I feel like, because I normally talk to you guys, and I just caught myself like not really talking. So I am telling you what I'm doing, but that just seems odd. All right, so let's see. I want to trim some of these pieces as well as that. So let's just get to it. So we are going to, this piece is going to be 4 by 5 1/4 right here. So 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to take off this biggest side. It's right here. And so that's that piece. Then I need this piece to be, let's see, 2 1/4 by, this is going to be by 2 3/4. All right, and then this little guy is going to then be 2 by 2 1/2. So 2 by 2 1/2. There we go. That's going to be for a sentiment. And then I want this. I just need a 1/2 inch of this by 4, which I think it's already 4. It is. All right. So we're going to have that piece in there. And that is it. Oh, we do need, I need this piece right here to be 5 1/4 for the inside. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. So on here, we are going to stamp some things. So we're going to put a few of these twigs on here. Where's my cleaner? I'll get my foam mat out. So we're going to stamp a few of the twigs on there, but I want to use the crushed curry on that. So just cleaning this off. And so for now, that's that. But I want to bring in the crushed curry on here. And we're just going to put a few around. And sort of create a tree in a sense here. Up this one side. Like so. Not just, so all I did was create a little interest, I guess, in a sense. All right, so then that's all I am doing to that. This is going to be a sentiment, and I think I want this one that is Sending Autumn Wishes. We're just going to put it right up there. And I'm going to use the crushed curry again. I'm actually going to put it a little lower, so it looks a little bit more centered when we mount it. All right, so that's that. Then think we can put a little, yeah, we're gonna add a snail on here. So I need the wild wheat. And we're going to use Night of Navy on the snail's back for this one. Never can figure out which direction this goes. So always trying to get it in the right direction. There we go. And there's our little snail on there. So I think that's all I need there. Then we're going to go ahead and do one on the inside as well. And like that. And I think that's everything I need to stamp right now, as far as I know. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these off and get them put back. And put our other ones back in here. All right. Get our foam mat out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and put our inside in here. Oh, this is not cut down before. Easy fix. We are just always have that trimmer handy, right? Always have it handy. And so that's going to go right there. All right. I used to have a friend a long time ago when I lived in Houston. She moved away and got married, moved away. But she was a science teacher and she loved snails. And every time I stamp the snail, I think of my friend Stacy. And just makes me think of her. So I hope she's doing well. All right. This is going to go on here like so. And then we are going to put that down like so. And there. Ta-da. Now I am looking because I think we have a couple more dies under here and I might like to use them. Yep. I think I'm going to bring in this leaf right here and we are going to put that on here like so. So I have to think about this little guy coming in. So where could I put him? So I think I'm going to put him up here, because that's going to come up right like that. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And then this is going to come across here and cover up the stem. Yep. All right, so we are going to cover up the bottom of that leaf stem with our foil strip here. That is going to come across like so. Lovely. I love it. All right, so now this is going to go on here like that with our little sentiment and our snail. Very cute. And so let me put that down. I think I have one other thing I might do. Because we are about to wrap this up. All right. Cute snail. All right, so let me get some dimensionals on here. Get that too low. I feel like I'm not doing a good job placing, but works out fine. All right, so this is going to go on here, just like that. And then I have this little wood piece I think I will put right here. Let me see here if I put a dimensional right there and right here, if that's all we need to layer this little guy right on there. There we go. Very fun. So now we will add a few of our little gems because we can't resist. So let's just put one here and one there, and then we'll put one up here right there. Look at that. Very fun. With our little snail on the inside, our little friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is it, folks. We got three additional cards created, and where are we? Do I have one more to do? No, that's it. Where's my other one? Oh, here it is. Here's my shaker card. I'm like, where did my card go? All right. Boy, we got a theme going on with these, don't we? We got all the crushed curry and Cajun craze that we can handle on this one. Very fun. I guess I hadn't really played with it much, and so I just got into it. Fun little shaker card we got. And these are awesome. I love this paper. It's really beautiful. Our little snail. Yeah, this was a great one. All right. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you will like, share, and follow me everywhere, and share with a friend if you know somebody that would like to get more alternate ideas about paper pumpkin. And then next week we will be together again live, and I hope very much that we'll be unboxing the October paper pumpkin. So Thank you, everybody. And I hope you have a great week ahead and a great rest of your weekend. Bye bye.